The unspoken rule of not reheating your fish or seafood in the office microwave is silly. People eat fish. Nobody should have to adjust their dietary preferences just because it's smelly. Should they eat it cold just for your comfort? I realize smells linger in the microwave. That goes for many other foods. Simple solution to that is to ensure you leave the door ajar to allow it to air out. You are vastly overestimating the level of ventilation that most workplaces have in place for their workers. Lol, so you're that guy. You're the unpopular kid, aren't you? Take my upvote. Yeah, people fart. People should not have to adjust their biological processes because it's smelly. And yet it's considered rude to go into someone's office or a shared space and fart up a storm. It's almost like the personal decisions you make have the possibility of affecting others. And if you want everyone to get along and be happy, you should take their feelings into consideration. Sure, you could microwave fish in the office microwave. Or you could not do that. And if you do that, you should be prepared for the repercussions. An unspoken rule isn't an actual rule you absolutely have to follow. You don't have to follow it, but everyone will judge you, and you deserve every bit of judgment you receive for your fishy stank. Until you work in an aquatics store. Following this logic, I may as well begin farting freely in the office. Like not farting. The point is about mutual respect. No, it's not. I 100% disagree with you. So I guess you did a great job with this post. Reheated fish is the worst smell, and this should be upheld by everyone with access to microwaves outside of their own homes. Upvoted because this is an actually unpopular opinion. It's a really dumb opinion, though. Just don't eat fish at work. It doesn't linger in just the microwave. It spreads. Fuck your dietary. Enjoying your preference makes the office smell like fish. Maybe pick a different option when you're in the office. You could just bring less smelly food to the office and eat the smelly food at home. Lol, leave the door ajar to allow it to air out. You really thought that this was a rule because it makes the microwave itself smelly for a little bit? The reason it is a thing is because the smells from reheated fish are quite potent and can stink up quite a large area throughout an office. Someone 100 feet away who really hates the smell of fish will get to smell your fish. And they'll smell it the whole time you're eating it. Not just for a few minutes while it airs out. In fact, the airing out is the problem. It has nothing to do with it making the microwave smelly. My preference that causes long-lasting impact for everybody else. Must be everyone else's fault for not liking that. Courtesy should not be such a foreign concept to so many. Super unpopular. I had a roommate once who would use the microwave I bought to heat up cat food for her cat. She assumed I gave a fuck about this pretend preference for hot food her cat supposedly had that she obviously made up. Some people are so blatantly selfish and entitled that there really just is no hope for them. It's not silly. The social norm is basic. Don't do anything in the office that will negatively affect your coworkers unfairly. Fish, broccoli, Brussels sprouts. Just don't. These are the words of someone hopelessly inconsiderate. We all share the same world, homie. Just because you want to take that left where the no left turn sign is doesn't mean it's okay. You're fucking holding up everyone behind you quite rudely. Don't microwave your fish at work. People smoke, too. Mind if they light up at their desk? Holy fuck, it's Ali from accounting. Yo, fuck you bro, the entire office smells like dogshit because of you. It's not unspoken though. Most places have rules against strong smells, fragrances. This isn't an unpopular opinion, more a half-thought one. Which I guess is really the same. So kudos. They evacuated my law school because someone microwaved fish once. She started when I was in the lunchroom. I left and came back about 10 minutes later and everyone was standing outside as if it were a fire drill. Place reeked of fish. Positively overwhelming. I'm sure she was mortified. Found the office fish microwaver. You should know that everyone hates you, by the way. 2.5 weeks. That's how long our office smelled like fish after someone cooked fish in the microwave in the break room. It's not just the spread throughout the 6,000 SQFT office like a plague. People's clothes absorb the smell every day. One person's lunch ruined 40 people's day for 2.5 weeks. That is just unacceptable in society. This isn't an unpopular just a bad opinion. Honestly, you could frame it exactly the other way. The act of reheating your fish or seafood in the office microwave is silly. People smell things. Nobody should have to adjust their odor preferences just because the fish is cold now. Should they plug their noses while in the office just for your comfort? I realize cold fish is uncomfortable to eat. That goes for many other foods. Simple solution to that is to heat it at home and put it in a thermos to preserve the heat. I would hate to work with you. Should they eat it cold just for your comfort? No. They should just eat something that isn't smelly. Reheated fish smell invades the entire room and starts wafting into rooms connected. It stays for such a long time and will legit make my stomach turn to the point of needing to be out of the room or I'll yak. Not everyone is as nose blind to offensive odors. Just leave your stinkfish at home or go out to lunch if you don't want everyone in the office taking shit about you. Fish smells bad enough the first time you cook it. Reheating it is 10 times worse. Every time someone nukes fish, I have the urge to go burn popcorn in the microwave. Dumbest thing I've ever heard. When the smell of your food is causing people to gag, dry heave and forcing the floor to evacuate for an hour while the stench dissipates in the windowless space, you don't need to bring fish into the office. It's not just the microwave that stinks. The smell drifts and lingers everywhere and it's rightfully rude, disgusting, and in my work's case, harmful to productivity. Common courtesy and manners are necessary for a reason. But judging by your certainly unpopular opinion, you're probably against all that too. Alternative title: Common decency is silly. Ah yes, the don't ever do anything to accommodate any other person mentality of edgelord mentally. 13-year-olds on the internet. Love to see it. So you are that sort of person. The sort that nukes their smoked kippers in the office. Spoken like one who has never worked a day. As the guy who previously had the cubicle closest to the break room and had to smell every microwaved fish, burnt bagel, onion soup, burnt popcorn, and nuked curry, please allow me to convey the most heartfelt fuck you I can muster. I couldn't move my desk. I couldn't change anything. And I couldn't work from home. I had to sit there and try to keep working while Christine burns her 4th attempt at toast for the day. But yeah, that's my fault. You maybe should for people. Your decision to invade other people's smell rights is offensive. I used to work in an office that had a no popcorn sign on the microwave in the break room. Obviously a troll, only sociopaths nuke the stinkiest food in offices. This is giving I shouldn't have to shower for other people vibes. Not trying to get sucker punched in the nose by someone's salmon while I'm helping my client file for a divorce. Bro, get the fuck outta here with that noise. I don't want to open a microwave 3 days later and smell fish. You woke up today and chose violence. Didn't you? This MF got scolded for reheating fish at work and decided to make a Reddit post about it lol. People who do the note on the microwave need to go and have a nap.